Fate of the universe on the line. I want Iguodala.
Kevin Durant. You know who I am.
Curry, way downtown. Bang! Up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. Is this the dagger?
Brooke ran away in fright. Dunks are scary, all right. Giannis with the marathonian free throw routine. Russ with the eternal trips. Lakers with the potential miss. And our favorite ball is back on the scene. We talk about this, that, and many others on the hashtag Ball is NBA podcast, your favorite NBA podcast in an Indian accent. My name is Ashwin, and if you like NBA news, views, and issues, please do consider subscribing to our channel. We are back at it again on a week where Russell Westbrook was as close to an Oscar as Michael Scott. Los Angeles Lakers learned as much about getting beat as Dwight Schrute, and LaMelo Ball did as underhanded things as Temp Ryan. Speaking of the office, I've got with me, as always, someone who has never had a space larger than 25 square feet, someone who has paid zero federal taxes last year, and someone who believes in rebranding as much as he believes in regifting. My co-host Vineet Devaya. Vineet, welcome back to the pod. How has your
Welcome
week
back.
been?
Welcome back.
How has your week been in Croatia with the Dragons and the Giants?
It's been great. Went for a walk last night and visited the old city, which is the the place where all the shooting for Game of Thrones took place, and it was quite epic. I mean, it's when you look at the city, it's just like, I mean, I'm not a huge Game of Thrones fan, but it's it's spectacular. Like just the view from the top of because it's kind of mountain. So
is it like a city, walled city sort of thing?
Yeah. And so you have this view from the top, and so you can just see kind of, you can see the castles and all the small houses. It's just for the views. It's like
this Game of Thrones is one of those series which once it ended, like people for like 6 months kept talking about how shitty the last season was, how bad the last episode was, and all that.
Yeah.
And now people have completely forgotten about it. Like nobody talks about Game of Thrones anymore. It's
it's the generation we live in, right? Like we're like what do you call that? Instant gratification seeking. Yeah, I mean, there's very few things that people remember.
Ironically, people remember Friends a lot, which is weird. Maybe it's my generation which has propped up.
Well, because we just only had Friends to watch. Like that was the only thing that we could talk about. That was the only series at some point. Everyone had that. I mean, now we have a series. 10 series come out every day, being published, and then so it's that is gone. That whole like if anyone who's watched Seinfeld, you could like talk to somebody and you would know the scene, the terms, the episode, everything you'll know. So it's just a different era, man. That's why we have to do reels and Instagram posts and stories.
Relevant, yeah.
Stay relevant. Staying relevant is more important than staying good. People forget the good so quickly these days. That
I mean, I feel that if you're good, then you don't need to work hard to stay relevant. But I guess
not anymore. I think
we are neither good nor relevant, so we have to find some place.
No, I think even like say for example, like someone like Kanye West, right? Like probably one of the best musicians of all time, and when was the last time when was the last time he published some good music? Probably in the early 2010s, right?
He had that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, that album. I think that was
but it wasn't like it's not the album that made Kanye, right? Right now he's just famous for being famous and relevant, and not for necessarily putting out good music is my point.
I think there's too much information, so you have to always have some news of yours. Otherwise, you'll like drown in the torrent of information that is happening. It's sad. Maybe we'll find some way to get over it. But of course, on the podcast, we have only relevant information. We don't talk about nonsense. Last time we talked about sliding into DMs, which has not helped anyone, neither me nor Vineet nor any of our listeners. Anyway, since we're talking about Seinfeld, I did this Seinfeld trivia, which has like 3 levels: easy, difficult, and very hard sort of thing. And it was pretty funny. It was like I went back memory lane and remembered some of those terms like close talker, and he's a man hands and things like that. So
Girls that have man hands.
they call one
Uh,
female man hands because he has these man hands.
yeah.
Seinfeld. Anyways, so Vineet, what is our agenda for today's episode? This special episode, which is
Well,
the penultimate episode before our regular season finale episode next week.
Well, I mean, we decided to do the top 25 list, now that the season is ending, and kind of just give some of the players their roses and see where, only for this season. So the idea was, who are the top 25 players of this season?
Based upon their stats, based upon how many matches they've played, based upon their impact on the team and things like that. Not based upon
Yes.
what they've done
Historical,
previous years.
yeah.
Historically, yes. It's not a lifetime achievement award.
I mean, you have to include historical significance
Maybe as a tiebreaker.
As a tiebreaker, yeah.
Maybe as a tiebreaker. Okay. I have yes. I have my list ready, Vineet. I'm hoping you have your list ready also. It's a top 25 in some order, maybe not exactly 1 to 25, but in some order. We'll definitely go 1 to 10 in proper order. But Vineet, how do you want to do this? You want to go 15 to 25 first, or you want to go 20 25 like the first consolation prize?
Yeah, let's start off from the
21
to
to 25.
Yeah.
21 to 25. Okay. All right. So 21 is Mr. Man of the moment, man of the day today, Russell Westbrook, number 21.
21. Oh, wow. So back. Huh? Okay.
But I mean, it's not.
It's not that bad. For me, he's number 20 on mine. So.
Right. Wow, Vinita, almost matching. 22 is the phenom who is out for the season now. I mean, probably for the best. Zion Williamson.
Oh,
Zion Williamson. Number 23, I have Vinny's favorite Celtic, Jaylen Brown.
Okay.
At 24, we have quote unquote defensive player of the year, juggernaut Rudy Gobert. And at 25, we have another of Vinny's favorites, DeMar DeRozan. That is.
Oh, you have DeMar DeRozan. Okay.
Okay.
So I mean, my 21.
I mean, before we go a little further, I mean, I know we're not going to discuss this anymore. So I just want to give a big shout out. Russell Westbrook, 181 triple doubles equals Oscar Robertson's thing. I don't know how he managed to win today's game. Like, it looked for all intents and purposes, as soon as Bradley Beal went, that the Washington Wizards couldn't score a basket in the half court. Like, they had to get a transition. That also didn't happen. Somehow Westbrook managed to get one of those floating layups. No, I'll tell you. He got one of those floating layups. He got 2 points there. They got a lead. They went to the other side. Chris Levert went and did one pirouette thing. They got Pacers got a 1 point lead, and then Westbrook, with some 2 seconds or something left to go, he shot one of those Dirk one-legged fadeaways, and 2 Pacers just jumped on him and fouled him on that shot. So he got shit. I was like, this is what you wish for. You want Russell Westbrook to take
a shot,
one-legged fadeaway shot, which he is not good at, from the right corner, from the right 45.
And the left corner.
He took that shot, and what did you do? You just went and leaped on him as if in your head this was a good shot and you should try to contest it. They leaped on him, man. Like, 2 of them just jumped on him. And referee was like,
he knocked down. Yeah, he's a very good free throw.
I can't even, like, he's an amazing clutch free throw shooter as well. He's not a great free throw shooter like for the past 2-3 years, but clutch me.
His free throw shooting has gone down. I remember at the time, like, he was almost like averaging 88, 89. Now it's like in the 7.
They had a change in the free throw. They said that you could not go beyond the 3-point line and then come back. So that was his routine. So they made him basically change his routine. And I guess routine is very important for people. So, but he knocked down the 2 shots, and then there was 1 second left on the clock. And anyway, the main point is Russell Westbrook.
Shout out to Russell
Westbrook. We are not going to discuss this achievement anymore in this episode, at least. But we thought that, as a top 25 player, and as probably like top 10 point guard of all time, like we had to give him props. Top 10.
Okay.
Easily top 10. Top
Okay,
5,
okay,
maybe or not. I don't know about that. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So
Going
so my 21 is Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
22
He's
Jimmy
my 20.
Butler.
He's my number 20.
Oh, okay. Actually, Westbrook is much higher for me. Jason Tatum is 23, Jalen Brown 24, Trey Young 25.
Trey Young. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
ideally,
Young is-
both Tatum and Jalen Brown should have been higher, but they have been performing so bad in this final part of the.
I don't have the Trey Young on my list. So
Really, Atlanta has been playing really well, my friend. Okay, okay. I mean, number 4, number 5.
I
That's
don't think
not too
he's
bad.
better than I don't think he's better than any of these people.
No, he's not better. It's just number 25.
25. Yeah, no, I mean, maybe DeRozan, Trey Young could have been exchanged, but
Yeah. I think Zion is too low for you. I mean, I wouldn't put him that low.
For me, it's just like what he's done is amazing, but there's most of it is just empty numbers. Like Pelicans are.
It's not empty numbers. I mean, he plays for the Pelicans.
That's what
and he plays in the West.
No, he plays in the West, but he plays for Pelicans. It's not like he's been beating all these other teams. Like their record is pretty terrible, and plus they have like really good players, Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball, and all of those people have been shooting well. I mean, I don't know. I place him 22 because like he has amazing potential. He's actually what 25
just to give you context, the New Orleans Pelicans are 30 and 37 in the West, which would put them above Washington and above.
Do you know that Washington has a better record against the West than it has against the East?
That's not the point. That's because they started bad, right?
They've started horrible. But
yeah, but what better record? I mean, they have won only 31 games. Like
but they have a better record against the West than against the East.
No, the point I'm trying to make is that the New Orleans Pelicans is also in a very, very like tough division.
Conference. I think Zion is amazing, but I don't think he's better this season than any of these other people.
Who are the other people?
I mean, maybe he could have been little above on top, but I don't want to like. You can always make that guy think that Westbrook is definitely better than Ben Simmons or something. But like this season's ratings is what we're talking about. So I mean, we'll write the ratings down somewhere here. Okay. 15 to 20. Now this is interesting. Julius Randle is at number 15. Chris Middleton is at number 16. Bradley Beal, our scoring leader, not really, but he is at 17. James Harden at 18, because he's played very, very few games. That's why. There's no other reason for that. I mean, otherwise he's a easy top 10 sort of player. And Jason Tatum at 19 and Ben Simmons at number 20.
Okay. So I have Kyrie at 16. Donovan Mitchell 17, Gobert 18, Devin Booker.
Donovan Mitchell 17. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I put. I mean, generally, like the way I've done it is, if you are a good team, or if your team is like, if you're not like very like, I feel like Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert are kind of similar powers. They're two good players on a team, so you put them together.
You put them together.
That's how I think. I don't think that they are like. I don't think
I think one of them is much better than the other person. That's what I feel.
I don't think so. That's because you're a casual bro.
I was going to use that.
You just see buckets. The point I'm trying to make is that it is very easy to see scoring. It's of all the things that you can see in a basketball game, the most easy thing to appreciate.
You don't even watch the games. What are you talking about? The easiest thing to watch is scoring.
I mean, I watched some games.
My God.
Right? So the easiest thing to see.
Just because you said casual in the beginning, now you're like, okay, I'll go on that Ekam Nagara. So I'm guessing Julius Randle is somewhere higher than number 15.
No, he's not there in mine.
Okay, casual. All right.
What? I mean, it's a top 25. I don't think Julius Randle is a top 25 player.
This season definitely is. I think he's.
How is Trey Young not in your top 25 and Julius Randle is? Okay, so the difference between Julius Randle and Trae Young is that Julius Randle plays for Tom Thibodeau, who is a phenomenal coach.
He's not a phenomenal coach. Which team has he phenomenally coached apart from the Chicago Bulls that one season?
Yeah, what else do you want?
That's it. One
After that,
season.
where did he get to?
Then in that case, the Doc Rivers is the most amazing coach in the
He's a
entire
very good
universe.
coach. He is a very good coach.
Doc Rivers is an amazing coach because he's done that same thing multiple times. Tom Thibodeau is not an amazing coach or anything. All he does is he just plays his starters a lot of the times.
No,
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Tom Thibodeau was coaching your Minnesota Timberwolves last season. What did he do? Zero. Big zero he did last season. But suddenly
he wasn't coaching the Timberwolves last season. He wasn't even coaching last season.
He was a part of the coaching thing there.
He was long time back. He got fired and then he didn't take up anything till he took up this job.
Why did he get fired? Because he was shit. That's why.
Not because of shit, because
he is not a great coach. Let's not say some things that
he's in the top 10 coaches in the NBA.
Top 10 coaches in the Eastern Conference. Top 10 coaches
in the NBA.
Pacific, in the Atlantic Division.
In the NBA.
Hell no.
Okay, tell me 10 coaches that are better.
No. I'm not going to play that game. That is the you could always say.
You can't just say no. You have to come up with something.
No, top 10 coach. No, there is no. New York are not doing amazingly well because of Tom Thibodeau. And there is nothing that your Atlanta Hawks are doing which is so horrible. What the coach is doing is so horrible that you're suddenly like Trae Young is a top 25 player.
So you're saying the defensive improvement in New York Knicks has nothing to do with Tom Thibodeau?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that is all. I'm giving the credit of it to the players, not necessarily all the credit to Tom Thibodeau and saying that Julius Randle is not done anything. Julius Randle is.
I'm not saying Julius Randle has not done anything. I'm just saying
you're obviously saying that he is not better.
What I'm saying. Wait, let me. You didn't even let me finish my point.
But you're saying that he's not better than Trae Young.
What I'm saying is Trae Young has performed and taken his team to a level which is equivalent to the New York Knicks.
No. New York Knicks have absolutely nobody. They've got an old Rose. They've got Julius Randle. That's it. Everyone else is like sort of bits and pieces.
Who does the Atlanta Hawks have?
Atlanta Hawks has your Danilo Gallinari,
who's injured.
Boran Bogdanovic. He's not been injured the entire time. He's maybe injured right now. And Trae Young. And Clint Capella, our rebound machine, rebound leader.
I mean, if you start saying Clint Capella is a good player, then
Clint Capella is the defensive anchor for the team. He's the leading rebounder for the team. Not for the team, for the NBA. He's not a scrub. All he has to do is do his job, run pick and rolls, boom, boom, boom.
Oh, I didn't know Clint Capella is the leading rebounder.
Yeah, he is the leading rebounder in the NBA. Some 13.8 rebounds per game.
Okay, that shows.
I don't think Trae Young deserves to be in the top 25, but that is up to conjecture. We'll ask our audience, our learners.
But Julius Randle is definitely not better than all those players that you just said.
Yeah, he's definitely better than this season. He's definitely better this season. This season, he's been much more impactful than even Bradley Beal.
Yes, but why? But why? Because he plays in a system where he is given an opportunity to play well.
No. That system and all is that is just weak casual talk. Anyway,
that's not weak casual talk. That is real understanding of the game.
Oh my God! No. Don't pull that shit on me. We're going to talk about.
I would say most improved player is Julius Randle.
Top 25 for me, not for you. That's all I have heard. Okay, I'm going to do number 10 to number 14. At number 10, MVP candidate Chris Paul. At number 11, his running mate Devin Booker. At number 12, Dame Lillard. At 13, we have got PG-13. This is not something that I wanted to do, but it happened. And at 14, like someone who I'm like absolutely blown away by, Jrue Holiday, who's your favorite guy. So, but number 14, Jrue Holiday for me.
Okay.
That is my 10 to 14.
Okay, so for my 10 is Harden.
Oh.
11, sorry.
He's 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul George is 12.
Paul George is 12.
Anthony Davis is 13.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he was injured for a long time. And he's not,
so how can you put him in the top 25? He's got 21 points per game. That's not top 25 material.
I know, but that's where the historical part comes into play.
Okay, I mean, I don't have AD anywhere in the top 25, only because of his massive injury and the numbers, even when he's not.
Yeah. That's why he's so low. Otherwise, he's much higher.
I mean, otherwise, definitely top 10.
Yeah.
Uh,
After Davis is Zion, and then is Westbrook.
Zion is 13 for you,
14.
and
And
Westbrook,
Westbrook is 15.
What is that? What? Okay, whatever you just said. Okay, that's. I mean, apart from this, Anthony Davis, I don't know how you can bring Anthony Davis into this equation. Like he's missed as many games as he's played, probably. I'm not.
Anthony Davis is mostly
not
historical.
I'm not saying he's not a top player or anything, but I don't think he's done anything.
Fair enough. I won't contest it like the way I contested Julius Randle. I don't know if you don't have Anthony Davis. I don't know who you have. If you don't have Trae Young, I don't get it.
Even I'm wondering who I have. Okay.
I still don't get why.
What is the difference between 25 and 26? What is the difference between 25 and 26?
New York and Atlanta had the same record.
Similar record, yes.
Similar record. They've played almost a similar kind of opponents. They have kind of a similar team. And you have Julius Randle like in the top 15 and Trae Young, who's the best player. They both are the best players of the team. Of their team.
Okay.
You don't have Trae Young.
But then Trae Young is just a scoring guy. What is his other? He's a point guard who's not got that high point. This number. He's a shooting sort of guy. I don't think.
Like Steph Curry. Well, Steph Curry doesn't that many assists.
Oh, whoa, come on! Don't. No, absolutely. Don't talk about Steph Curry and Trae Young in the same. Steph Curry.
I'm saying in terms of assists. No. In terms of pure assists.
See, again, casual talk. Oh, this is nice. I can just say casual talk for whatever.
No, but when I'm saying pure assists, when I'm saying pure assists, then it's not casual talk because I'm putting emphasis on pure assists.
Pure assists. If I'm just saying about purely numbers, no, you're not talking about.
Purely numbers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No. Steph Curry is like some.
I'm not saying they're similar. I am saying if your argument is that. If your argument is Trae Young is only like 5-6 assists, I'm just giving you another example of a shooter who also has 5-6 assists.
No, I don't think Trae Young is. There's no way Trae Young is top 25 in any list of mine.
All right.
My list is gone. My list is gone. Okay. Top 10.
Julius Randle is just a good player in a good situation at this point, under a good coach with a good supporting cast. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm saying that he has the opportunity where he gets the ball.
I think Trae Young has much more better teammates than Julius Randle. Absolutely, much more better.
Yeah, but no system. What is it? Absolute trash system. Which is why I was shocked when you told me they are going to be now. I was like, really?
Atlanta? But the problem is, I said that they'll be great purely because they had such amazing scorers, and that turns out that's the only way that they're winning games.
I know they're not. That's my point. They don't have amazing scorers.
They have amazing scorers. They only have scorers. They have nobody else. Nothing else. Anyway, let's not talk to him because I'm pretty sure none of us have watched any Atlanta games. Like I'm just going.
I have watched in the initial this one. All right, not anymore.
That was when they were losing all the games.
Yeah.
Okay, top 10. I'm going to start with number 10 is Chris Paul, obviously. Like I said.
Same.
Number 10 is Chris Paul. Number 9 is Big Donovan Mitchell. Number 9, the man behind the resurgence.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay.
Of Utah Jazz.
My number 9 is Dame.
That's a little too high, I think.
Same time.
Number 8 is Luka Magic.
Yes, we are same at Luka.
Number 7 is the robot Kawhi Leonard.
Oh no. I have I have LeBron as number 7.
Number 6 is LeBron for me.
Oh, number 6 is Embiid.
Oh wow, not bad. Then I think
mostly because he missed the games. Otherwise, he would be much higher.
I mean, whatever position he's in, he's also because he's missed so many games. But when he's played, he's just been absolutely really amazing.
Why is Kawhi so low for you?
Kawhi, it's not so low. Like it's just before
best player of the third best team in the West. Third best.
Isn't Denver third?
Denver lost yesterday, and which put them in fourth, and now they lost again. So
I mean, see, it's 6, 7 is LeBron, right? Like LeBron could have been 6. Only because of his historic amazingness, I put him at 6 because he.
Yeah, but I don't understand why Kawhi is lower than Curry.
No. Curry.
Why is Kawhi lower than Curry? Kawhi's played enough games. He's been consistent, and he's in a winning team.
Yeah, I understand, but Curry has been like amazingly amazing. That's why I've put him where he have put him, which I will tell you later. Anyways.
All right.
Okay, and now the moment we've all been waiting for. Number 5, Kevin Durant. He's missed a lot. Kevin Durant.
Okay. Yeah. Same.
He's missed a lot of games, but when he is on the court, oh my God, it's ridiculous. Absolutely, it's unfair. It's just unfair because he hits the shots that are the most difficult and he hits them most easily. It's absolutely unfair.
I won't say most difficult. He just takes any shot that he takes just looks like it's an easy shot, because he's like throwing it from like 7 foot. 5.
It looks like an easy shot because it goes in, but he is going into traffic. He's going into people. He does not care that there is a guy standing right next to you. He just elevates and boom, shoots.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
I mean, it's difficult for normal people, but
yeah.
We'll do 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3.
Yeah, no. Durant.
Durant is
Curry.
number 5. Okay, wait.
Yes.
Chill. Durant is number 5 for you?
Yeah, same.
Okay. Durant is number 5 for me, and Embiid is number 4 for me.
Curry is number 4 for me.
Curry is number 3 for me.
Okay. Kawhi is number 3 for me.
Kawhi is number 3. Okay. I was thinking, where did you put Kawhi? And I was gonna attack you for like, okay. Kawhi is number 3 for you. Steph is number 3 for me. Number 2 is
Giannis
Antetokounmpo.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess we all know who number 1 is.
Jokic, the Joker,
the man.
The one.
Today there was the sequence in the Brooklyn Nets game where it seemed like nothing they could do in the third quarter, nothing they did was affecting Jokic. Jokic was like, okay, you give me one, boom, jump hook, bring here, bring here, 3-pointer. Whatever he
except in the fourth quarter, they died off.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch that fourth quarter. That's why probably it happened.
But well, I mean, also like I think they didn't get a lot of calls. Like they were hammering Jokic.
That curly head guy. No, what is that? That dreadlocks guy was just like pam hitting.
No, this guy Blake Griffin came and he did good defense on Jokic. I mean, when I mean good defense, I mean like
they just put his hands up and prayed nicely.
Yeah, and he basically he did a lot of fouls, but he didn't get called. So that was that's good defense.
Hey, if it didn't get called, then it's not a foul.
Yeah.
I just realized I don't have Kyrie in my top 25, which is
ridiculous.
But
no, your top 25 has some like real boozers.
No. I think more or less it's fine. I mean, I still.
You have nobody from Miami. You have nobody from Miami.
Why should I have anyone from Miami? They have not played enough games at all. Like maybe only person who could have been there is Bam Adebayo, but I don't think he could have made it to this year. Like who is in the Miami? I don't know why you put Jimmy Butler also. I wanted to ask you how could you put Jimmy Butler? He's not played like half the games.
But whenever he's played.
Whenever. You can't do that with everywhere. You have to do that with people like Durant.
No, but he's not that high. He's like 21.
No, it doesn't matter. No, we are rewarding. Well, you didn't.
No, you have to reward.
You don't have Drew Holiday. You don't have Chris Middleton. Any of those people. You only have one Bucks.
Yeah, because I have Giannis at 2.
No,
I don't have anyone from the Denver Nuggets. I have no one from. See the way I look at it, right? So the way I see, you have what you call as heliocentric players, right? Like you have one player, and then you have everybody around them that
absolutely
they make better, right? Yes. And then you have those teams where you have 2 people who are not like Boston Celtics,
Utah Jazz,
Phoenix Suns, Utah Jazz. Yeah, these are where there are 2 players who one is not the better player, but they 2 in tandem they go. And then you have the overachieving team that have not overachieving, but basically they have a mini superstar and like
a superstar like Kawhi and PG-13.
Yeah, Kawhi and PG-13 come in that 2 people category, but those 2 people are really good.
Really good.
So that's why Kawhi is number 3 or number top 5, and then PG is in the high top 10s, high 10s, high 10s. What do you say after 11 to 20? It's 10s, right? No,
It's the height. It's the low 20s.
low 20s.
Low tens. Low tens.
It's the low 10s. I don't know. Come on with something.
God. Yeah, I think I'm very
Which
happy
is
with
why
that.
I think the
I'm
Clippers
just,
are like the
I know. I
most
mean,
dangerous
now
team.
looking at it, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Bucks games, a lot of Wizards games, and a lot of Nets games. These are the only games that I've been sort of like being able to watch because I'm not.
No,
My
the
sleep
Bucks are a
cycle is-
very, very good team. I mean,
I don't think Giannis is making Drew Holiday or not
I
Kate
would have. I
or
honestly wanted to
Chris
put.
Middleton
I wanted to put Drew
better.
Holiday, but
No, I'm saying
I wanted to put.
Drew Holiday. I'm saying Giannis is not making them better by himself. He is not the reason that they are doing
Yes.
amazingly well.
Yes, agreed.
That's why
Agreed. I'm just saying,
put them.
right.
I feel
Yes,
little bad
yes.
for putting all three, but I've been watching a lot of Bucks games and Drew Holiday. I mean, too good, man.
Yeah,
He is
I
an
wouldn't put
amazing-
Chris Middleton in my top 10. I mean, there was a
Chris
debate
Middleton.
of
Chris Middleton is like again, like we are all disrespecting that guy. That guy is just like boom, boom, boom. He may not look very good, but like he's got.
no one
the
is
shot,
saying
man.
he's not a good player. What I'm saying is that you have to also like reward people. Like, for example, why did you reward Julius Randle? It's because he's not. Is Julius Randle better than Chris Middleton? No. But Julius Randle, then this is what I'm trying to get to you, and you for some reason you just want to like sit and like, oh, like just be.
Julius Randle had to be there.
Be like Russell Westbrook.
Julius Randle is
Julius
almost
Randle
the same
is
as Middleton in my ranking.
He's a good player. Julius Randle is a good player who is playing in an amazing system where every role player knows what to do, and in a shitty team like the shitty conference like the East, all they're doing is very good defense. They're not doing stupid mistakes. Everybody plays their role, and Julius Randle is the best player in that. Like, look at the teams below the New York Knicks. It's Atlanta, Miami, Pacers, Wizards, Orlando, like all trashy teams. It's not like the New York Knicks are beating or the Atlanta Hawks are beating anybody. They are just consistently being decent.
Okay,
and that's my point about Tom Thibodeau, is that his job and his role is to make sure that and keep people accountable and not let them play shitty basketball.
No, I don't think that.
That's where
I think you're giving
where
too much credit to Tom Thibodeau. I think it's because of your love affair with Derrick Rose. That's it. There is no other reason for.
I didn't even talk about Derrick Rose.
No, you don't have to
talk about that.
No, that is another big surprise. I think if I had talked about top 30 somewhere, Derrick Rose could have made an appearance. I was really.
I was almost going to put Derrick Rose here.
Just out of love.
Honorable mention.
Absolutely. No, I mean, Derrick Rose is like that's not a. But I think you're giving too much credit to Tom Thibodeau. Absolutely too much credit. Like this is unnecessary credit to Tom Thibodeau.
Oh, is that too much credit?
That's because
they have the results, man. I mean, are you saying Julius Randle is carrying the New York Knicks on his back to the? No, he's not.
He doesn't have to. See, I'm not saying that Randle is doing what Shaq did to any of his franchises when he was hale and hearty and
exactly my point. So
but that's not. There is no. It's not like there is only Shaq or Giannis level of players and everyone else is horrible. No, there are different levels of players. The major reason for New York's resurgence is their defense, which has always been the case.
There's no resurgence, man. They have the same. They have literally the same record as the Atlanta Hawks.
Yes, but this is not how New York plays. They usually play in the 10 to.
And Atlanta Hawks play really well, huh?
Atlanta Hawks last year also they did not make the playoffs. No, they did not make the playoffs last year.
It's one of the trashiest franchises of all time, except for that one time when Bud came in and who was a very good coach
and they got
had all those
number one seed and then got swept by LeBron. What a great story!
Yeah, well, LeBron is the greatest of all time. So let's not forget that.
That is true, but you can try to win one game at least. I mean, they had like 60 wins in the regular season.
It's okay. It's fine.
It's fine. I mean, it's done. It's but more or less, Vineet, I'm very surprised that our top 5, top 10, and all like not too many discrepancies.
I still don't think that. I think Kawhi at number 7 is disrespectful.
I don't think so. I don't think
He
Kawhi.
should be in the top 5.
But maybe
How is he not in your top 5? I don't get it.
he's
The
not in
team
top
is
five.
top 5. He is the main player of that team.
No.
He's consistent, putting in numbers, efficient, extreme. Look at his numbers, extremely efficient. I think he has a
I
50,
think it's
40, 80, not 90, but
probably
50,
yeah.
40,
I think
85, something
50,
like
40,
that.
88 or something like that.
Extremely efficient, played all a lot of games, good defense. I don't understand. He should be in your top 5. I mean, I'm not saying he should be 3 like the way I have it. I would say that's a little bit of bias there, but
What position do you want him to be at? Number 5?
I think he's above Durant and above Curry.
No, I don't think he's above Durant. Absolutely, I don't think he's above Durant.
Why? Durant has not played that many games.
But
his efficiency is almost the same as Durant.
Even Kawhi has not played that many games. Like Kawhi
has played more games than Durant. Way more games than Durant.
But Durant has been.
He just had just recently had like a 6-game injury thing.
See,
but
the way I see it, Kawhi at 7, there's not much difference between him at 7 or 6 because LeBron is at 6. So it's almost like he's 6 only. I don't think he's top 5 player in the.
But how is he not above Durant? I don't get it. Same kind of efficiency.
Same kind of efficiency. No, man, it's not about efficiency. I think Durant is just like he's just much better offensively than Kawhi. Too much.
No, I'm not denying it. I'm just saying that okay, fine.
That's what I feel. I also feel that you have made a huge error in judgment by not having Donovan. I think Donovan Mitchell much better than Dame Lillard this season. Plus, much better team also. I don't think,
man. Sorry.
I
mean, Donovan Mitchell is a rising star, but Dame time is Dame time. I've told you that there are players, Dame, Russell Westbrook, I would say even maybe the late great Kobe Bryant, they like this
people not liking them.
No. They like this idea of taking the team on their back. They enjoy that thing, right? So Dame was an MVP conversation till suddenly, for no reason, Dame started playing bad. And now he's again taking Portland from the play-in tournament. He loves that narrative. There is no reason for the Portland Trailblazers. I think at one point they were 5th seed. They were playing really good.
They are again 5th seed only now, 6th seed or something maximum.
6th seed, but they've lost so many games.
And people will lose.
So I don't understand why.
Nobody's gonna win all their games. People, they run into teams, they're going to lose games.
No, man. Dame was playing really well, and then he is now. I mean, he was in the
I don't think
Portland was. See, if the Lakers had not lost LeBron and AD, right? I think the Portland Trailblazers would be in the play-in tournament.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, on the edge, 6 or 7 they would be.
Yeah.
7 is play-in and 6 is not play-in.
Yeah, I mean, so if you have Luka in your top 10, I don't know why you don't have Dame in your top 10.
No.
Literally same players, everything is similar team, everything.
I really don't think.
No. So I feel like there's something wrong in the way just if Luka is in top 10 and Dame is not in top 10.
I think Luka started badly and then he's done amazingly well since then. Dame has been the opposite, so that's why I feel it's important to ramp up. I mean, he could be 11, but that's not really that much of a difference. That's why I said it's in that band.
Top 10 matters, so you have to be very sure you want.
I'm very sure about my top 10. There's no doubt. Maybe the only thing is that sometimes I feel that maybe LeBron should not be there, but LeBron is too great to take out of a top.
Yeah, LeBron is too great to not put him in the top 10. Yeah.
So otherwise, Jokic top, Jokic, Giannis, Steph, Embiid, KD, LeBron, Kawhi, Luka, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Paul.
How is Kawhi below LeBron? I don't get it. I don't understand your Kawhi.
Because LeBron is so great that you cannot.
No, I just don't understand your Kawhi placement. Everyone, okay, I understand. I don't understand your Kawhi placement over Curry. I mean, okay, Curry's been playing really good, but come on, the teams.
I can put LeBron at 7 and Kawhi at 6, but that doesn't really change anything for me.
It changes.
No, I don't think so because
6 and 7 is a huge difference.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm see, it's a band for me. This is top 5 and this is 5 to 10. It doesn't mean that 5 is 5 and 6 is 6 and 7 is 7. It could be 6 7. It's one of those.
Who's your number 3?
Number 3 is Steph. It's Jokic, Giannis, Steph, Embiid, KD.
Steph, number 3. Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
No doubt, no doubt. Man, come on, man. That guy
Ridiculous
is
for an eighth
making a
seed.
mockery, making a
For an
mockery of.
but it's an 8th seed team. Like, how can he be the top 3 player?
Is he
I don't
8th
care.
seed? No.
7th or 8th seed, yeah.
But come on, man. Like that guy.
It's like
to
then
contend
Ja
with-
Morant is
has to
then Ja Morant
contend-
is number 3.
He has to contend with like absolute bums on his team. So
Memphis has great players.
Memphis,
Who is
what
Memphis?
is Memphis doing?
What
There
the
is a
same
difference between- There is a difference between Steph Curry scoring 32 points, having an amazing April where he's just
wins are wins, man. You
wins
have
are
to
wins.
look at
How
wins are wins.
This is
Okay,
not
wait. Okay, let's say
No.
let's say Memphis. Okay, wait.
no.
Memphis.
No. Again, you're bringing this team thing. No, listen. This is top 25 players, not top 25 players in teams which are winning and this. Top 25 players, that's it. Ja Morant
Correct,
is not
but-
a top 25 player.
But I understand your point. I'm not saying I have Steph at 5, so I'm not an idiot. I'm just saying 3 for a person who has taken his team to the same level as the Memphis Grizzlies with a similar team.
Memphis Grizzlies have their players. Steph has nobody else to score the basket.
Who does Memphis Grizzlies have? You keep saying they have their players. Who do they have?
What is
Name me 4 players of Memphis Grizzlies. 4.
Jonas Valanciunas,
Okay.
Jared Jackson Jr.
Jared Jackson has been injured whole season.
Whole season injured.
Whole season.
Ja Morant.
Ja Morant.
What is that other guy? I think Grayson Allen.
Okay.
Mm,
Now name me 5 players from the Golden State
No.
Warriors.
That is because there's a lot of media thing for Golden State, so you can always watch Golden State games. You won't be
So
watching.
Andrew Wiggins is a much better player.
No,
right?
I mean,
Draymond
not
Green
really,
is
not
a
really.
defensive player, two-time defensive player.
Draymond Green is
Was it
amazing
2
on
times
defense.
or once?
No, 2 times.
2 times, huh? He won defensive player 2 times?
No,
I think once.
one time. I think one time.
One time, right? They have Kelly Oubre, who's a decent, good player. Good. James Wiseman, one of the best rookies.
He's been injured.
He's not been injured. He just comes off the bench now.
So that's
Yeah, he just comes to the bench because they want someone in the bench to play. That's my point. Memphis Grizzlies has nobody, and they have the same record as the Golden State Warriors.
Golden State,
And you
has
can't put
nobody
Steph at
except
3.
Steph. No. There is a difference between somebody scoring 35 points per game.
They have Draymond Green. They have Draymond. I mean, I don't like
If
Draymond Green.
if you start defending Draymond Green, then we are going to have a continuity issue.
As opposed to who? Jonas Valanciunas? Would you take Jonas Valanciunas or Draymond Green?
Draymond Green.
Exactly.
Exactly what?
What? He's the second player that you could have.
He's not a scoring threat.
Would you take Steph Curry or Ja Morant?
Steph Curry.
So you have 2 better players, and they have the same record as the other team, that is Memphis Grizzlies.
So what? Steph Curry is Steph Curry, man. Like, you can't be like Steph Curry is worse.
Still,
than
how can
Ja
you put him
Morant.
number 3, dude, above Kawhi Leonard? I don't get that. That makes no sense to. Okay, I completely agree with you about Steph's scoring prowess and how he's like carrying the team, but they have the same record as the Memphis Grizzlies, who literally have nobody on their team except for Ja Morant, and a shitty coach. These guys have Steve Kerr, probably going to go down as one of the top maybe 10 coaches of all time.
What? Steve Kerr? Absolutely.
Yeah, he'll
Steve Kerr is
go
not a
down
good
as at one of the top 10
No,
coaches of all time.
I don't think so.
Sure.
Steve Kerr is not a good coach. I don't think he's a great coach. I think he's never had to deal with this and last season.
How many? But Steve Kerr didn't. Who's the coach of Memphis Grizzlies?
You know Steve Kerr when he was coaching the same.
Who is the coach of the Memphis Grizzlies?
What is that guy's name?
Not Dave Yoger. He's gone.
Dave Yoger. When did he go?
David Yoger. He was. That's my point, my friend. The Memphis Grizzlies have the same record as the Golden State Warriors, and you are taking Steph Curry as the number 3 player.
Absolutely. No
Okay,
doubt.
fine.
No doubt about it.
It's your choice.
But you keep
The
saying fine
logic
and then you
is-
keep.
But the logic doesn't make sense. Doesn't
Logic is simply
compute.
Steph Curry is amazing and.
Yeah, so why number 3? You have to have a winning record to be in the top 5. I mean, I still put Steph Curry in top 5. But that's again just because of Steph, because of how good he is. But he
That's
can't. You can't put him above like the Clippers, who have an amazing winning record, and Kevin Durant, who also has a very good winning record
No, no.
and is an amazing scorer.
Kevin Durant is an amazing scorer. Kevin Durant has
And
got,
they have a better record.
Kyrie Irving and Blake Griffin and James Harden on his team. Kawhi has
Yes,
peak 13,
yes,
and he is playing with the
yes.
same team again as last year. He's got Rondo also this year. Everything is going great for all
Rondo?
those people. On the Kawhi, I'm talking about Kawhi.
Oh yeah.
So everything is going very hunky dory for the things they have.
Yes,
no
my
issue.
friend. That is why Steph
that's
is
what I'm saying.
5. I'm not saying Steph is not doing
I feel
great things.
Steph is 3. No, I feel Steph is doing amazing things. That's why he is number 3. This is not a discussion about their teams. This is a discussion about what can they do as individual players.
Then why is Ja Morant not even in your top 25?
No, I don't feel Ja Morant is better than any of these players. Maybe in the 25-26 region. That's
Ja Morant is not even better than Julius Randle.
No, absolutely not.
Even though their record is better.
Whose record is better?
The Memphis Grizzlies or similar.
No. I think Julius Randle is better than Ja Morant.
Okay. Logic's a little bit
You
wonky.
don't. Where is Ja Morant in your list?
It's not.
Julius Randle is there in your list?
Yes. No. Julius Randle is not in my list.
Trae Young is there in your list?
Yes.
Julius Randle is better than Ja Morant is better than Trae Young?
No.
No, Ja Morant is not better than Trae Young. After all this dialogue that you just gave, because they have the similar record as the New York Knicks.
I am trying to give you a difference between
Do
Trae
one thing.
Young.
Do one thing. Let's do one thing. Let's do one thing. You
Wait.
think about this logic. You think about the logic.
Dude,
then
Trae
apply
Young
it
is
to yourself.
25.
What does age?
Steph Curry is 3, 25 and 3. There's a difference. I'm putting a person that I think is not as better.
You did not put Trae Young at 25. No.
Trae Young is 25 for me.
No, I thought someone else was 25.
No, Trae Young is the last.
But you don't think that. But you don't think that Ja Morant is better than Trae Young.
I don't think he's better than. Yeah, but he would be in like the 26 to 30. So the difference between Ja Morant and Trae Young is not that high. I'm taking Trae Young because I think he's a better scorer than Ja Morant, and he's done much more for the team. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that.
Then how come you have?
If you had
how come you have Ja Morant? You don't have Ja Morant, but you have Bradley Beal.
What do you mean?
Why don't you have Ja Morant instead of Bradley Beal? Like Bradley Beal's record is worse than Ja Morant's team.
Yeah, but
Bradley Beal has Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, but Bradley Beal is also in like what in the 15s or 16s. My point is you put Steph at 3, man. 3.
Steph
it's not even
in the upper echelon. Steph is not in the lower echelon. 3, 5 is
3.
No. I told you at the beginning, right? This 3 does not. 3 is like, this is the band of top 5 players. Now 3, whether it is 3 or 4 or 5, is really, it's a.
The thing is, you put him at 3 and you put Kawhi at 7. I don't get that.
Kawhi at 7, at 6 I have LeBron, at 5 I have KD, and
LeBron has not even played. LeBron has a.
I told you, LeBron. I told you, LeBron is a situation where I could have put him at little below also.
The point I'm trying to say about Kawhi being at 3 is the team's winning. Wait. At least Kawhi should be in top 5. Team is winning. He's the best player on the team, and he has the volume of winning behind him. I don't understand why he's like below, not in your top 5. I don't understand that logic. Like I don't understand why. Like I get why Nikola Jokic.
I told you. Like I have not thought about this top 5 as
who's 5? Durant. Huh?
Durant, Embiid, Steph, Giannis, Jokic.
Embiid is fine. I think I have no problems with Embiid being in the top 5.
You have no.
Even though for me Embiid is number 7 because of the games he missed.
But I think the time that he's played, I think he's done much more things.
Okay, I get that. I just don't think Curry is number 3.
I
think Kawhi should replace Curry in your list.
Absolutely not. I think. No, I don't think so. I think Donovan Mitchell should replace this, and I think Trae Young should be out of your list. It makes absolutely no sense. And either Drew Holiday or Kate. No, why do I keep saying Kate Middleton? What is that guy's name? Middleton.
Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton should be in the top 25. Either
I
Chris
don't think
Middleton or Joe, because I feel a little bit because of me watching a lot of Bucks games, I've put both of them, but definitely Chris Middleton should be in the top 25. No doubt about it. Like his one-on-one play is too much. Absolutely too much.
Yeah,
But
it becomes easy to play one-on-one when you have like two people on Giannis.
who is this two people on Giannis? Like, what game are you watching where you're saying there are two people on Giannis? Have you've not seen Chris Middleton?
Okay,
So that's why you're saying.
wait. This is the thing, right?
Giannis is not like Shaq in that Giannis is not a half-court player. Giannis is a full-court player. When he is running, doing full court, when the defense is not here, that's when he does his major damage. It's not like Shaq. So you stop thinking that Giannis, like what is that word? Attracts double teams at the same rate as Shaq. No, it does not happen that way. Chris Middleton is doing his own ISO scoring. He's almost like Kobe Bryant in that way, that he is scoring isoli. He's not scoring because there are two people on Giannis and he's passing the ball to Chris Middleton. It's as simple as that. Let's please agree on that.
Agree. Okay, I'm not disagreeing with you on this. What I'm saying is that the reason why Trae Young is in my thing is because when you think of the Atlanta Hawks, and if you're game planning for the Atlanta Hawks, you're game planning only for Trae Young. You're not game planning for what's his name? Clint Capella. Boran Boga. You're not game planning for that. So any team that is going to play the Atlanta Hawks is game planning against Trae Young. And still, they have shitty coaching. I don't even know who their coach is, honestly.
And nobody knows who their coach is.
Exactly.
Why? What is this coach nonsense that you suddenly brought up?
Why is the coach thing not important for you? I don't understand.
It is absolutely not important. Not at all important. What is this?
God, such a casual. I mean, you know what you should do? You should put this as a story and ask,
Paul,
do you think a coach is important for winning or not?
What nonsense? Of course, a coach is important for winning, but I don't think
you literally said no.
No.
You
that's
just
not what
said
I said. No. That's not what I said. I said you can't be like the coach is the reason that all these people are winning or doing whatever they are. See,
that's not what I said.
Let's get this something very clear. Okay. In the East, there are only 3 teams. Everyone else is just planning to get swept by one of the 3 teams.
Yes.
They are not amazingly coached or they're not amazing players or anything of that sort. I have put Julius Randle and all those people from those struggling teams because they have played well. There is no reason that I should be putting
Atlanta Hawks has played as well as
badly as New York Knicks.
The New York Knicks, yes,
as badly as New York Knicks.
Without Tom Thibodeau, we need
to ask our audience this. So
wait. This is the thing, right? You are comparing Tom Thibodeau. Okay, fine. Maybe you think he's not a great coach against a coach whose name you don't even know.
So what? I don't have to know every coach's name. That doesn't mean that they.
So you're saying that a person who won Coach of the Year, who has coached USA basketball, who's coached FIBA basketball, not FIBA, like the US men's basketball Olympics team, is not a good coach against a no-name coach that you don't know.
When did he was assistant coach? He was
assistant coach. Yeah, I mean the coaching thing. Yeah, it's not difficult. It's not a no scrub becomes an assistant coach for the USA team.
I am not saying Tom Thibodeau is a bad coach because he has coached well.
But you're comparing him to a coach whose name you don't know.
This is like you saying that Steve.
I'm not saying compare Tom Thibodeau to Greg Popovich.
This is like you saying Steve Kerr is an amazing coach because he has won 3 rings. It doesn't matter what Steve Kerr did as a coach because you could have put anyone in that coaching position, they would have still won. Other guy, what's his name? What's that other guy's name? Luke Walton. Luke Walton was the coach during that after the 73-9 season.
Yes.
He had a record of 39-1 or 39-2 or something like that. What happened when he went to Sacramento? It's not about the coaches or the about the stars. It's about the stars and the team. Your Tom Thibodeau was a coach in Chicago. After Derrick Rose's injury, boom, gone. After that, he went and coached at Minnesota and he coached in multiple places. Nothing happened because
he just coached in Minnesota, bro.
He had coached in Minnesota, man. Like he
that's
was
the only one. That's the only place.
Whatever. What did Minnesota do? Nothing. There's big zilch they did. It's not about the coach. It's about the players that you have. Phil Jackson could not have won if he didn't have Shaq, Kobe, Michael Jordan, or Scottie Pippen on the team. You stop amplifying the
Yes,
result of this
but
coach.
this is what I'm trying to get to you. This is what you are not understanding. Same record. They have the same record.
New York Knicks and the Atlanta
Yes,
Hawks.
Atlanta
Yes.
Hawks.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
Now, they don't have great players. Both don't have great players. One has a good coach. One has a coach whose name we don't even know.
How does that matter? What is this guy's coach's name? President, general head coach, Nate McMillan. Hey, Nate McMillan is the coach.
Who is he?
Nate McMillan was coach for Indiana last year.
Hey, fucker, Nate McMillan just came like two weeks back.
Yeah, he's interim coach now.
Interim coach right now. The coach behind him, before him, got sacked. That's how bad he was.
He was head coach. Pierce was fired after the team's 14-20 start. Oh, Nate McMillan came after 34 games. So he's been the coach for the past 10-20 games.
Yeah.
So it's not like recently he's just come.
That's my point. That's the reason why I give Trae Young more credit.
No. That's why you should give this guy only credit.
Than Julius Randle.
After McMillan took over,
they have the same record.
The Hawks posted a 8-game winning streak, putting them firmly in playoff contention.
Yeah. And now you say, if you say coach don't matter, then why does suddenly Nate McMillan coming in?
You are the one who's saying coach.
Change the team.
I never said it. You are the one who's saying that coach matters.
Yes, I'm saying coach matters. That's why you can see that as the new coach came in and put something, they started playing really well. And
no, I'm see, that is true. I'm saying that is not causation. That is just correlation. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's wrap this thing up.
Such a casual.
My God, this casual talk is going to.
I mean, just by logic, same record, very good coach who's done. I mean, maybe you may say, okay, he's not done very well in Timberwolves. Okay, fine. I agree with everything, but he's not a scrub. He didn't get fired like the previous coach of the Atlanta Hawks. And at Nate McMillan, he was very good long time back, but he never won like a lot of games or whatever. He was a good player back in the day.
No, Nate McMillan was no, I don't think he was coach of the year, but he
no,
he was not coach of the year, but he was the reason that Indiana went to the playoffs. I mean, I'm not saying he was the reason, but
I don't understand.
Indiana had nobody.
Indiana had
absolutely nobody.
Tom Thibodeau is not great, even though he coached this amazing Chicago Bulls team that went all the way to the finals.
They didn't go to the finals.
Semifinals, and lost against LeBron's Miami Heat, who took the Miami Heat to like 6 games, 7 games. They posted the best. They were the number one in East.
A regular season.
They had
one more
MVP,
Mike Budenholzer, one more Atlanta Hawks.
The point is like you have to be consistent with your argument.
My argument is simply we are talking about best players.
If you're going to give roses to Nate McMillan, who took the
I never gave roses to Nate McMillan. I didn't even know that Nate McMillan was the coach.
That's my point. My point.
I'm saying this is just
have the same record,
bullshit.
Same record.
No.
I understand if the New York Knicks had at least a 5-game ahead of Atlanta Hawks, okay, I would be at least a little sympathetic to your argument. But they have the same record.
That was our complete list of top 25 players in this season's NBA. Since the season is just a week more, one more week to go, then we are sort of sure that nothing much is going to change, unless something changes, in which case we'll tell you that something has changed. So till then, stay tuned. Vineet, we have some special episode lined up for next week. So
we do?
Yeah, we do. Okay, so this is a surprise for Vineet as well. So in that case, I will not. I'm not gonna ruin the surprise for anyone. And till then, like, share, subscribe, do that thing. Jazz, let us know what is your top 25. Let us know if you agree with any of our takes. If you agree with Vineet's take that Steph is not better than Kawhi, and if Trae Young should be in the top 25 and Julius Randle should not be in the top 25. So if you agree with any of those takes, let us know as well in the comments below. Till then, cheers, take care, and Vineet, say bye-bye.
Bye.